Hi, everybody, and welcome back for another chapter of Sri Nisargadatta Maharaja's I Am That. And today we will be looking at chapter 75. What is the relation between the inner and outer gurus? The outer represents the inner. The inner accepts the outer for a time. Whose is the effort? The disciples, of course. The outer guru gives the instructions. The inner sends the strength. The alert application is the disciples. Without will, intelligence, and energy, on the part of the disciple, the outer guru is helpless. The inner guru bids his chance. Obtuseness and wrong pursuits bring about a crisis, and the disciple wakes up to his own plight. Wise is he who does not wait for a shock, which can be quite rude. Is it a threat? Not a threat, a warning. The inner guru is not committed to nonviolence. He can be quite violent at times, to the point of destroying the obtuse or perverted personality. Suffering and death, as life and happiness, are his tools of work. It is only in duality that nonviolence becomes the unifying law. Has one to be afraid of his own self? Not afraid, for the self means well, but it must be taken seriously. It calls for attention and obedience. When it is not listened to, it turns from persuasion to compulsion. For while it can wait, it shall not be denied. The difficulty lies not with the guru, inner or outer. The guru is always available. It is the ripe disciple that is lacking. When a person is not ready, what can be done? Ready or willing? Both. It comes to the same. In India, we call it adhikari. It means both capable and entitled. Can the outer guru grant initiation, diksha? He can give all kinds of initiations, but the initiation into reality must come from within. Who gives the ultimate initiation? It is self-given. I feel we are running in circles. After all, I know one self only, the present empirical self. The inner or higher self is but an idea conceived to explain and encourage. We talk of it as having independent existence. It hasn't. The outer self and the inner both are imagined. The obsession of being an I needs another obsession with a super I to get cured. As one needs another thorn to remove a thorn, or another poison to neutralize a poison. All assertion calls for a denial, but this is the first step only. The next is to go beyond both. Here you bring in the Sadguru, the inner guru, beginningless, changeless, the root of being, the standing promise, the certain goal. Is he a concept or a reality? He is the only reality. All else is shadow, cast by the body-mind on the face of time. Of course, even a shadow is related to reality, but by itself, it is not real. I am the only reality I know. The Sadguru is there as long as I think of him. What do I gain by shifting reality to him? Your loss is your gain. When the shadow is seen to be a shadow only, you stop following it. You turn around and discover the sun, which was there all the time behind your back. You turn around and discover the sun, the absolute supreme, which was there all the time behind your back. Does the inner guru also teach? He grants the conviction that you are the eternal, changeless, reality, consciousness, love, within and beyond all appearances. A conviction is not enough. There must be certainty. Quite right. But in this case, certainty takes the shape of courage. Fear ceases absolutely. This state of fearlessness is so unmistakably new, yet felt deeply as one's own, that it cannot be denied. It is like loving one's own child. Who can doubt it? Fearlessness. We hear of progress in our spiritual endeavors. What kind of progress do you have in mind? When you go beyond progress, you will know what is progress. What makes us progress? Silence. Silence is the main factor. In peace and silence, you grow. In peace and silence, you grow. Silence is the main factor in progress. In peace and silence, you grow. Listen to the silence. The mind is so absolutely restless. For quieting it, what is the way? Trust the teacher. Take my own case. My guru ordered me to attend to the sense I am, and to give attention to nothing else but I am, the sense I am. I just obeyed. I did not follow any particular course of breathing or meditation or study of scriptures. Whatever happened, I would turn away my attention from it and remain with the sense I am. It may look too simple, even crude. My only reason for doing it was that my guru told me so. Yet it worked. Obedience is a powerful solvent of all desires and fears. Just turn away from all that occupies the mind. Do whatever work you have to complete, but avoid new obligations. Keep empty. Keep available. Resist not what comes uninvited. In the end, you reach a state of non-grasping, of joyful non-attachment, of inner ease and freedom, indescribable, yet wonderfully real. All happens by itself. Neither the seeker nor the guru do anything. Things happen as they happen. Blame or praise are apportioned later, after the sense of doership appearing. How strange! Surely the doer comes before the deed. It is the other way around. The deed is a fact, the doer a mere concept. The deed, the action, that is a fact. But the doer, this sense of doership, is a mere concept. Your very language shows that while the deed is certain, the doer is dubious. Shifting responsibility is a game peculiarly human. Considering the endless list of factors required for anything to happen, one can only admit that everything is responsible for everything. Considering the endless list of factors required for anything to happen, one can only admit that everything is responsible for everything, however remote. Doership is a myth born from the illusion of me and the mine. Doership. I am the doer. Doership is a myth born from the illusion of me and the mine. The brain creates a sense of self. This illusion is where this myth of doership is born. In Germany now, I don't have all the details, but I think it's in Germany, some scientists have proven that an action is completed and then this thought of doership comes after it by some period of time. Half a second, 1 second, I'm not quite sure. But the point is, the action is done, and then this sense of doership comes after the deed. There is no doer. There is no self. There is no person. There is no entity. Life is the doer. God is the doer. Consciousness is the doer. Everything is responsible for everything. Oneness is the doer. Oneness is everything, and oneness is like this grand machine, this grand organism. Everything interrelated, interconnected, everything affecting everything else. And as it has been said before, the only action that ever really happened was the Big Bang, if you want to think about it this way. This one action, and then everything after that has only been a reaction to the Big Bang. Even your own personal desires and fears are reactions. But what does not act? What does not move? What is always silent and still? In peace and silence and awareness, we grow. Adyashanti says, it's not by struggling that transformation occurs. It's only in awareness, due to awareness, residing in awareness, that transformation can really take place. Struggle can bring about change. We can work and fight and try to change things, but real transformation, the caterpillar to the butterfly, this deep and everlasting transformation happens in awareness as a result of awareness. In peace and silence we grow. In peace and silence and awareness we grow. We are conscious, but are we aware of being conscious? Are we aware of being aware? Listen to the silence. Sense the stillness. Sense the awareness. Awareness of awareness. In peace and silence and awareness, we grow and transform. In peace and silence, we realize things. We realize what is false. We realize what is transient. We become aware of that which comes and goes, and we see it as such. And we can look back and see that the sun has always been shining. Reality has never left you. God has never left you. The beloved has never left you. How could it? You are that. Oneness has always been here. It is the open secret. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you, Nisargadatta Maharaj. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you again for another chapter of I Am That.